Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Where is the Chaos Lord, Blake?
I don't know, man. I'm confused. I see this Sorcerer unit. I'm like, man, is that even in Dawn of War? I don't know.
I think he's actually not immune to knockback and suppression.
Where's his Terminator armor?
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on.
Could you imagine versing a Chaos when they have a hero that you can actually knock back and suppress?
I cannot. I cannot imagine. Maybe VindicareX will just build 3 squads of scouts just for the sheer pleasure of knocking back
just
the
because he
Sorcerer.
can. Even though it's terrible, it feels nice. So yeah, today we got VindicareX as our Force Commander.
We'll be playing off against Mannaroth as the Sorcerer.
Shout out to VindicareX. He's actually a Company of Heroes 2 player as well. So we have casted him a few times in now both Company of Heroes 2, and this might be our first time casting him in Dow 2. I can't remember.
I think we've casted him in Dow 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, we're on Drillo's Forge. Jarillo's... I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, actually. Jarilo. Jarillo?
I struggle with English pronunciation, Machine.
Yeah.
You expect me to work on my...
I mean, at least the Dawn of War maps are much easier to pronounce than Company of Heroes maps, where everything's Russian or French. Like, Riev, Winter, Tropor.
Still. Should be a pretty nice engagement. One of these squads still quite low.
These cultists, though, I mean,
yeah,
both of them are quite low.
they're getting quite wrecked, Machine. We focus down by both the tanks and the scouts. They do tie up the tanks in melee, though, which is probably the correct option, but they could actually go down here, Machine. It might not turn into the correct option.
The suppression comes through, so it may save them. At the same time, it could be the scouts going down here instead. Cultists have... Oh, he gets the aspiring champion just in time. Probably would have survived anyway, though. And then the Doom Bolts come through. Nice hits there on the attack Marines. And a special attack, he's not taking the chance to retreat.
Would have been an ideal time, however, he will survive this one.
And what a crazy engagement. He actually tries to send his Marines forward so he can retreat as the attack Marines, the Chaos Marines are tied up in melee with the Force Commander. I think that was his idea.
It's a pretty crazy engagement, actually.
Trying to use the knockback there.
There really hasn't been a lot of focus on this Force Commander, so he hasn't really taken a lot of damage thus far. There's the suppression. He's going to run out of that, though.
A good timing there, really holding on to his washout. What's it called?
Yep.
Washout.
Pretty sure.
Is it washouts? Isn't that Banshees?
No? Is it? No.
Whatever. Either way,
I know what you're talking about, though, so...
The battle cry.
Battle cry, yeah, battle cry.
He held on to it for very long, and that's what really mattered there. Got the cultists down.
He's got the armor up as well now.
I would laugh if the Force Commander had the Howling Banshee washout.
Be a bit different, wouldn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
Nice dodge with attack Marines, actually. Running in, and they're actually staying on 3 models. They might retreat from this Sorcerer now. Still gets a bit of DPS going in the melee.
This is the world's longest prolonged engagement.
insane.
It's been happening for pretty much the entire game.
Force Commander's just still full health, whacking away with this.
Definitely favoring
Yeah.
VindicareX, because he didn't lose any models at all. He lost a scout, I suppose, but he didn't lose any attack models. And he took down cultists. He bled a lot of the other squad as well. So very, very well played by Vindicare.
Look at this Force Commander.
Has the triple VP cap as well.
Yeah, this is beautiful play from VindicareX. He's found really nice engagements. Just beautiful micro, really. He played that very well. Holding onto abilities.
We have Havocs now for Mannaroth. Double tax. So Vindicare didn't go double scouts?
No, he didn't go double scouts.
Okay. I suppose when he's versing the Sorcerer, you don't really need the double scouts as much.
He took down a squad of the heretics as well.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a point of contention. I don't know. Maybe you do in that situation go for an additional squad of attacks. You're less reliant on having more shotguns, bro. So
He didn't, however, go for the Stern Guard veterans. No. Sorry, you didn't go for the drop pod.
yeah.
When you get a second squad of tax, if you can do it with a drop pod, it's a bit cheaper. The drop pod that spawns the tax squad.
Yeah.
Havoc setting up on the VP.
Yeah, first one so far. Should find the Force Commander here. Yeah, he might be able to cheat the arc. Haloing it up as well.
Resetting up. It was at max range, so it didn't really do much damage there to the shield.
we get the dodge again? No, not a second time. It's unfortunate. Sorcerer's actually taking a lot of damage here as well. Tax going to be focusing this one down. There's a Force Commander on the tree path as well. He might be alright.
He only has his base weapon, so the damage is pretty low.
Yeah.
Cultists do close up. Once again, he actually drops the model now. Here we go, finally.
So another retreat going to be forced here, Machine. Look towards those VPs. VindicareX on 500 compared to the 314 of Mannaroth. Still in a fantastic position. Nice scout nade as well. Going to be buying a bit of time. I think he's just playing delaying tactics here. VindicareX knows he has double cap on what's turning into a triple cap as well. The longer the Mannaroth's squads are in his base, the more VPs are bled here.
Oh, I think we had Vindicare use his Force Commander ability. The one that gives a damage buff. Because I'm pretty sure he had more red points than this.
Right.
So I think I must have missed that. Maybe he used it on the Force Commander there earlier. I thought that was the Kraken bolts, but it must have actually been that ability. Either way here, Vindicare having a lot of resources. Probably going to tech up soon. What was this? He used the Swords of Flame. Because those cultists were on fire. So I'm sure there was a good reason why they were on fire.
Bro, cultists do that what they want.
Also grants the
Consecrating Flame.
Consecrating Flame ability, wreathing, that's a nice word,
Yeah.
wreathing an ally in a shield of flame, burning all enemy units around them. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
I'm not a big Sorcerer player, so I'm glad we're checking up on this.
They were
Yeah.
wreathed in flame, that's what happened,
Yeah.
Blake, in case you didn't know.
Right. Thank you for clarifying it.
Well, we have the tech up now, still a lot of requisition here for Vindicare.
Yeah, in a better position. I mean, Mannaroth also teching on around the same amount of power, but much lower in terms of the requisition. Much lower in terms of the VPs as well, though he has stemmed the tide, and it's actually Vindicare bleeding at the moment.
Nade comes through as well. Gets one model of the Havocs down, hits all three of them though as well. Does he want to go for plasmas? Having the plasma to outrange the Havocs perhaps?
It's a possibility.
Because he hasn't gone for a second power node.
No, he hasn't.
And he could have gone for a third squad attacks before he teched up. But that's what maybe he wanted to tech up just so he could get anti-vehicle if the Blood Crusher showed up. And then maybe he'll go third tax or use a drop pod since he has the red power for it now.
He always has enough requisition for both. It's just I suppose a power notion here. No scouts available for the nade. Very clumped up squads thus far. The Force Commander's looking good. He's actually going to close onto the Havocs now as well.
No retreat.
Cancelling out that suppression.
Still should survive though. Again, the base weapon not very strong, even despite having the Artificer's armor. And the Sorcerer is going to be tying up the attack Marines. Pretty decent damage with the Sword of Flame. So he will take, perhaps, well, he takes one model out for sure. Maybe another one. Oh, nice Doom Blast.
Just going to follow that with the retreat though. Don't think we'll be seeing the Force Commander base dive again. Lack of Terminator armor. Gonna be halting me a little bit there. Will be Bloodletters here from Mannaroth, and VindicareX has plenty of rec to go for something, but at the moment it's a Librarian.
People get really mad when we call the Librarian the Librarian. It's a Librarian.
Isn't it a Librarian? I'm very confused now what it actually is.
Wait, no, is the other way around? Is
Librarian?
it people getting mad because we call it Librarian when it's actually Librarian? Yeah, I think it's that way, sorry. Okay, so yeah, so you were right. I think
Right.
I say Librarian when it's Librarian.
Yeah.
God damn it. Damn you, internet. Making me insecure about
Or is
myself.
it not pronounced like someone
Librarian.
or is it not pronounced like someone who works in
Look,
a...
you shoutcast video
Right,
games.
okay.
I will Google
This
it.
is really important, okay? Because is it pronounced like someone who works in a library? Is it similar to that, or is it pronounced completely different? Is it like librarian, or is it? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm very confused. Sorcerer also apparently very confused as he retreats away from this victory point. Currently a double cap in the favor of VindicareX. We need to find out what's going on. I mean, the pronunciation is important to the general gentleman. Right.
Why isn't it playing?
This is important.
Why isn't it?
Librarian.
Okay, so it's Librarian, I think. Why isn't it?
librarian.
Yes, librarian. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Right, there we go, guys. I concede. I have been in error. Also, people get really mad at us when we say melee. It's also melee for Americans, or it's melee for British.
Yeah.
So we need to stop saying melee. Everything we do is wrong because we're Australian.
Yeah.
Oh, the scouts go down.
Everything the scouts do is wrong in the melee.
the melee combat, absolute onslaught of melee. Look at this melee that's happening. There's so much melee.
There's many melees.
They were meleeing each other all over the place.
There are a lot of melees happening all over this engagement right here, machine.
And there's more melees happening with the Thunderhammer, with the Librarian.
Force Commander reaching level 5 from all the meleeing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say melee.
Yeah,
because
melee.
it's a lot easier. I know that we're Commonwealth in Australia, so we're supposed to say the English things.
Yeah.
And we do for the most part, but melee is just a lot easier to say than melee.
Melee, yeah.
Melee, yeah. Like same with the aluminum. I say aluminum because it's easier than aluminium. But I will not tolerate any of this American spelling. The lack of O nonsense. What's that about?
Adding in Z's where there could just be S's like, you know, regular people.
Well, I mean, to
use,
be
but-
fair, it sounds like a Z. It's not realization, it's realization. Okay, that's going to be the drop pod there, but will it be in time? Okay, it will.
Oh, yes.
The Zench Marine's doing a lot of damage there. Takes down 2 TAC Marines. There's going to be 3 TACs here for VindicareX.
Sorcerer are going to be warping in just a little bit late here, machine. Not going to be managing to find the wipe, but it's probably not going to matter. These TACs are getting absolutely slaughtered.
Suppression from the Havocs as well. This is a great engagement here for Mannaroth. Goes into the house, however, and these Zench Marines probably want to retreat now. 170 health for 3 models. We have the sprinting... Oh, no, that's from the Librarian. That's not from his armor. He has the Artificer's armor. Sprinting forward with his Thunderhammer. This is bad news for the Chaos Marines, but he goes for the Havocs instead. Doesn't want to get suppressed because the Force Commander isn't suppression immune and also knockback immune.
Pow! We're going to get 1 model of the Havocs. They're going to be forced to retreat here as well. None of that soft retreat nonsense. Another warp out there, I think, from the Chaos Sorcerer. He's going to be getting out of town.
Triple cap here for Mannaroth, turning it around, has a lot of power as well. Could maybe go for a Chaos Dreadnought.
Yeah, Bloodletter's going to be sneaking their way in onto the TAC. Should be enough to at least... Oh, he's actually going to go for the Power Steel Machine.
Well, it's just to delay it.
Yeah, delay. Yeah.
He's using the infiltration on the Bloodletters, but they're getting focused, the cultists, by the TAC Marines. He has to retreat through the Force Commander, who's not going for the wipe. Another squad of Bloodletters.
Could be an overinvestment machine. I don't know. Vindicare has a fair bit of float. Counters are something he's going to be able to pull out.
So I think he wants the Bloodletters because they have a lot of bonuses if you can worship them.
Right.
They heal as well really quickly. The Chaos Marines with the Khorne upgrade are like a better unit stat-wise, but you have more utility Bloodletters. You have the Worship that buffs them. You have the Teleport, which can allow them to close the gap.
Dreadnought here from VindicareX. That's nice.
Yeah, good against the double Bloodletters. See, that thing makes them the Blood Fury or whatever. It makes them invincible as well.
I shall fight on, halo or not. The enemy is capturing one of our victory points.
VP's still looking quite bad for Mannaroth.
I feel like the Force...
He really can't afford to be forced off the map here.
I feel like the Force Commander is a PC gamer. Because he's a little bit sad about Halo being Xbox exclusive. But he'll fight on Halo or not. And that's how I feel, you know. I'm just waiting for the what is it called? The Master Chief Collection to come to PC. We got Halo 2, but like it was a Vista exclusive. It was such a scumbag move. Is the only reason why people bought Windows Vista, which I did. Oh, I didn't buy it. I pirated it. It was a long time ago. Just so I could play Halo 2.
You mean that you paid for it and then went to their YouTube channel and made sure your ad blocker was like non-existent and watched all their trailers for it as well, right?
I suppose, you know, I got to be careful about admitting to piracy on the internet as an entity, but I mean, I own a legal copy of Windows 10 now, obviously. That was when I was like 14. So, you know, like, how do you expect 14-year-olds to buy operating systems, buy software in general? Bloodletters could go down, though.
Terminator, go, my friend. It's not even gonna be needed. Bolters are apparently enough. Gets shut down.
It's really
Ooh,
good.
ouch.
On that subject, though, it's really good that all of the new Xbox games are actually coming to Windows 10 as well. The cross-play, so you can actually play on both platforms.
Yes.
Like Halo Wars will be coming to PC, which hopefully is good. A lot of things like that, like the new Gears of War. Not that I'm into Gears of War, but you know, I do definitely. I've enjoyed Halo when I played it, and it's a shame that it isn't on PC. Because Halo actually originally was supposed to be a PC game, and then it was picked up by Microsoft, and then they were like, maybe we can make people buy our shitty peasant box if we take, you know, all these games hostage.
And I said that Mannaroth shouldn't be forced off the map or it could be GG, and that's certainly what it's turning out to be, Machine. A triple cap on now for VindicareX. All it took was a Dreadnought.
And a crazy engagement at the early.
Probably over.
Chaos-
Chaos Dreadnought, though. Looks much scarier.
Wow, that's
relative.
That's
I mean,
terrifying.
yeah. Just relatively much scarier than the regular Dreadnought.
I mean, he only has one melee weapon though, right? Oh, they're going for the corn
Adding on
upgrade
the
now.
Corn, yeah.
Oh, and now Havoc shot comes through as well. So what do we have here? We've got the Bloodletters and spawning in another squad, maybe. What's that? Oh, that's the spawn. Yeah, that's the spawn of the Bloodletters. Yeah, GG anyway. Man,
These will bleed down.
very well played by Vindicare. I think he actually lost the squad somewhere attacks. Maybe during my stupid rants, I missed that. But yeah, had the VPs.
Scouts, yeah. He has 2 tacks, no scouts.
Didn't he have 3 tacks though?
Did he?
Oh no, that's why
He
Stern
got
Guards.
so yeah,
Of course.
I mean,
He lost.
yeah,
Lost the
yeah.
scouts. He didn't lose any major squads. So better unit preservation by Vindicare. Good engagements there. Again, holding
Really
onto
smart
his
play at
battle
the
cry.
start as well. Yeah, holding into that battle cry was mad. The force commander he was never focused. It was always trying to force off the attacks and the scouts, and the force commander's just running around wreaking havoc during the entire first engagement. So it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, and triple cap for a lot of the time too. So that's pretty sweet. So very well played by Vindicare, and I feel like he didn't go double scouts because of the Sorcerer. So I think he's adapting pretty well here. But anyway, that'll wrap us up for now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time over at General Gentleman Headquarters for more stupid rants about things.
And learning how to pronounce words.
Yeah,
So,
learning how to pronounce words.
All sorts of fun things involved here. So if you do enjoy our content and you would like to see us learn to pronounce more words than we currently do, take English lessons somewhere, yeah, you can support us on Patreon or PayPal. The links are, of course, in the description. We certainly appreciate any support.
Yeah.